Hi there and welcome to Bajerski YouTube channel, and a very interesting topic today which has been going on for quite a few years. The topic is fake Moldavite, and there's a surge at the moment. People are sending me messages all over today, actually 3 again, always happens in 3, of oops, my friend I think's bought not a Moldavite. I'm going to start at the very beginning with the bigger picture. The bigger picture is that the crystal chooses you. So when you're thinking in a mental level that you are going to buy a crystal from the internet, and that crystal is going to come to you, and that's the crystal that I want, and that's the crystal that I've chosen. Actually, spirit chooses the crystal for you. So what happens is you get this feeling inside. When I say spirit, your energy, your not because of what you've read and oh well, this is what I need for this. No, it's a feeling. That feels right. It's like I often say, you walk into an art gallery and one just screams out at you. It speaks to you. That's how a crystal kind of chooses you. You're feeling its feeling towards the pull. It's the pull towards each other. But crystals come to you in many ways, not just that way, okay? But I want to tackle something now, first of all, that I think is really important to differentiate between what I'm talking about and real theft or deception. I'll give you a for instance, okay? I have wrapped on numerous occasions the wrong crystal. The wrong crystal, remember that, the wrong crystal. So, I'm wrapping thinking that this is the crystal, this is the number, this is the one, because I'm very precise on what I'm picking up, okay? And then somebody, I'll say, like I think about a year ago, somebody said, Mark, I've got this crystal and it's absolutely amazing, but I don't think it's the crystal that I ordered. And I said, oh, I'm so sorry. And she said, no. I've actually looked on the website, seen it, and this is really, I realise now, this is what I needed. And I went, oh, thank goodness for that. Now, dear friends, that is what I call a genuine spiritual mistake, but it isn't a mistake really. It was a way of spirit saying, actually, this is the one that we want to give. Okay, sorry, somebody just come. This is the one that we want her to have or him to have. Okay, so that's one aspect. The bigger picture is that spirit's very clever. Okay. Then there is another aspect to all of this. The person, i.e. me, who knows he is selling something that isn't what it is a different ballgame completely, in my humble opinion, because there is deceit involved in that. Meaning that my aim is not to share the love and the truth and the honesty with what I have and hold, but to actually deceive you in you buying something that you think is genuine but isn't. There is a difference. Now I'm going to give you a for instance this morning, okay? This has been pumped around as Moldavite, okay? Now if you look at it, it's beautiful. It's called Colite. There's many different names for it, but it's called Colite, okay? Now this piece is on my website and it's beautiful and it has a fascinating, gorgeous energy and it works really well on many different levels. But it isn't Moldavite. So I'll take this here is on my website and it's P494 and it's up at £65, okay, Colite. Alright, so I got the same weight in Moldavite in my hand here and I'm opening it out to you now. It's on my website at MM1, okay, there you go. That's a genuine piece of Moldavite, okay, you see it? That's Moldavite. Okay, that's over £700. The deceit of the person selling the product is their karma. The product that you receive is probably good for you anyway. So the bigger picture is don't worry. However, if you're paying £700 for a piece of coalite, that's bad. If you're buying a piece of Moldavite and paying £50 or £60, and you do your research and know that the weight of that has to be at least 5 or 6 or 700 depending, then then you've got to understand that, yeah, normally when something's too good to be true, it normally is. So overall, it isn't a big deal. Money's only money. Money's only money, and it's the principle, not the money. And it upsets me. I've seen it, this week I've seen it 4 or 5 times, okay? And it does upset me, but it's none of my business. You know, we buy things every day and make mistakes, and, you know, we learn from them, of course. But as a final note to you all, please do your research. Make sure whoever you're buying from is a genuine dealer who knows all about crystals and who knows what a Moldavite is. If you're buying online and it's coming from China, you know, just be a bit savvy, be a bit careful. Just be careful. When you're dealing with Moldavite, remember these words. At least 70% on the market is fake. Okay? That gives you an idea then that you really need to be doing your research, and you really need to look at these people's sites and see if these are genuine sites, that they've been going a long time and that these people know what they're doing. If you're just buying from anywhere, then the chances are you're going to be buying anything. It can be sent to you in any way. Fake Moldavites, hang on. These are fake Moldavites. These are fake. Okay, look how good they are. Amazing. There's a bag full of fake Moldavites. I like to show my clients what fake Moldavites are. These are fake. They look amazing. Absolutely amazing, but they're fake. So you just have to be really, really careful, guys. Okay. Like I said, the bigger picture is that the crystal that's come to you is probably the right crystal, and the person who's doing whatever they're doing it not so, you know, loving, and they're doing it for money and to make business, and, you know, everybody gets what they put out in life, in my opinion. If you do something good for people, you receive good back. If you do things that aren't so good, then you're gonna receive that same energy back. So it doesn't worry me. It's all tests and learning. We've all made mistakes. But I suppose a nice little bit of knowledge on a video like this about Moldavites, maybe, just maybe, it might help you to choose a correct piece of Moldavite. That's the bottom line. Simple as that. And don't worry if you've purchased a wrong piece. Just think to yourself, you know what? This is really good for me, and that's it. And let it go. And that's it. Just get on with your life, okay? I've made thousands of mistakes buying crystals. Don't worry about it. It's okay. You know, a rich man once said to me, a multi-billionaire, right? He came to my room and I said, you know, you've got a fascinating aura about you, and you're not really, you know, you're not egoistic or anything. And he said, no, I've worked hard all my life and I've been bankrupt 3 times. And I went, wow, bankrupt 3 times? He says, yeah, you can't actually be a true millionaire if you haven't been bankrupt at least 3 times. I was laughing and I said, what's the secret? He says, I'll tell you what my secret is, Mark. He says, I've made, if you look at £50 notes, I've made from, I've lost about this high of £50 notes in my lifetime, but I've made that much in my lifetime. I've made that many. So I thought that was amazing. It's not about money, but the idea that he puts out, you know, yeah, you're going to lose, but as long as you win more in life, so as long as you have happier moments in life than sadder moments, that's what you focus on. Isn't that beautiful? That's a happy ending to today's message. It's just a short video, and oh, it's not short, it's 10 minutes. Blooming heck, I do half go on, don't I? But I was only saying to Scott, a friend of mine the other day, well, this morning, he says, bloody hell, Mark, he says, you've done a 15-minute video, it's like a movie. And I said to him, you know what, Scott? The people who take the time to listen to these videos are the ones who are in true spiritual mode. Not, I don't want people coming here who want 60-second takeaway spiritual fix. That's not what these videos are about. These videos are self-help, the ones where we go into detail and not something that you digest for about 30 seconds and then, oh, that was lovely, and then go on to the next one. No, what I want is to be able to share a message in depth that people can really truly digest and take with them along their journey. That's all that matters to me. And if one person gets that out of one video, then I've done my job. That's how I see life now. All right, guys, I love you all. Thanks for subscribing to Mark Bajerski YouTube channel. It's lovely seeing you all. And if you do buy a piece of beautiful, genuine Moldavite, start with something small. Start with a chip. Start with a chip. Start with a little chip. And then progress to maybe something like this. A little bit bigger. And then you might progress to something a little bit bigger. Okay? And then you go a little bit bigger again. And then you get a nice collection, and then you realise, actually, the first piece was great for my third eye. The second piece was great for my throat chakra. The third piece could be for my hand. And then the fourth piece I could put into a bracelet, a pendant, and put around my neck and feel it on my heart chakra, and so on. So you have the Moldavites, but like I've got like 7 Moldavites which are used for certain aspects, for dreams, for doing meditation, blah 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 blah. So enjoy Moldavite. Obviously you know how excited I am because I love Moldavites. Look, that's equal to a car. I'm holding a brand new car in my hand. Yes, I am. I'm Moldavite crazy. Love you all. Have a great day, guys. Take care.